Welcome to another one of my weekly vlogs in which I take you out and about with me. This week I've been out and about a lot. I've got some footage of the World Fireworks Championships, which are held in Blackpool every year. I've got an IPL hair removing device to show you. And I did a little smooch around Tesco whilst they had 25% off the clothing, which I think finished on the 29th, which happens to be my birthday. So anyway, without further ado, just let's get into the vlog. Right, in this part of the video, I'm going to show you something that I've had sent, and it's a Ulike IPL hair removal device, and it's the latest one. It's the IPL 10. Now they contacted me and asked me if I would show their LED face mask, which is completely different to other ones, but I've just shown you that Swire's face LED face mask, which I love. I do think they are really good, the LED face masks. But they said theirs is different and all this, that and the other. And I said, well, it's too near. No, it's not fair to the other company, you know. So I did say I would do that later on. But meanwhile, they said, well, we'll send you this IPL hair removal device. Well, I've always thought of having it's like, well, I don't know whether it's a laser, but it's intense pulse light, isn't it? I've always thought about having treatment on my legs with that, because I do believe, now they don't say this, but I have read how it can help thread veins, so don't take my word for that, but I'm going to try it on my legs, one for the hair removal, and also I'll keep an eye on my thread veins, because it is a problem I've got on my legs, so we can see how that goes. So it's very easy to use. It comes with, this is the, well, is it the battery pack? I don't know. And you plug it in, and then I'll plug it in and I'll show you. But you operate it. It's got like 3 different modes of operation, and you switch it on there, and then there's 3 different modes, and it's for 3 different types of hair. You know, your facial hair, you just have it on the lower mode, and maybe your bikini line. I don't do my bikini line, so I never wear a bikini. So that's no problem for me. But if you did, I think that's for that. The second one is for, you know, like leg hair and arm hair, can't say it. Well, I don't really worry about my arms because they're not that bad, but on my legs I do. You know what it's like when you're young, your parents, I remember my mum saying, don't shave, it'll make the hair thicker. And it probably has done, because I did shave. You know, you don't listen, do you? So I do have to shave my legs. And I have used this. I've used it 3 times. Now what you have to do is you have to shave the area beforehand. Oh, I never told you. And number 3 is for like chest and back hair, where I suppose it's coarser. I suppose that's for a man, I don't know. But anyway, I've used it 3 times on my legs. It's very easy to use. I'll show you. Now they do bring some, oh, what have I done with them? They're here. Some glasses. These are folding glasses, they're really good, because you don't want to get the light in your eyes. I feel like the Blues Brothers. And then you get some very comprehensive books with it. And in these books, it tells you all about it. There's all the instructions on how to use it. And there's also like a little tick list where, what have I done with it? Where you can monitor when you're using it. Is it on this one? Not that one. As I say, there's plenty of information here. So you can tick off when you're using it. Because they say, I've been looking at other people who've been using it, and they're saying that they've noticed improvements in 3 weeks. But I do think it is a long process. I'll show you me using it. You don't need the glasses on actually while you're switching it on, because it's only when the light's on. And the light will only come on when it actually touches, when it's flat with your skin. And there's also a cooling device in here. So you can't, it doesn't hurt at all. It's really good, because somebody said, oh, it snaps, you know. And I did have once, only once, I did have like a laser thing on my veins, and that snapped. It didn't do any good, but I only had one treatment, and I think you're supposed to have loads, but it's so expensive, I just couldn't afford it. I don't know whether there was an improvement or not, really, because I should have. I had no idea how much it was. Somebody recommended this person, and I went, and she was very good, but it was really expensive, you know, and to keep it up, I just couldn't keep it up. Whereas this, you know, it's a pricey item, but once you've bought it, that's it, you know. Right, let's plug it in. I have to say, they have gifted me this item. They're not paying me for the video, but they've gifted it me to show you. And they have said I can do an absolute honest review. And I always do an honest review. If I don't like something, I will say. But as I say, I've only been using it for about 3 weeks. Well, not 3 weeks, 3 times. So you press this at the side to put it on. And then it shows you here that it's on the low mode. I'll have to put my glasses on for this because I can't see the... Oh no, that's on the fast mode. Now it's on the normal mode. It tells you there. Press it again and it's on the high mode. Now I think the fast mode is where you can glide it across your skin and it flashes automatically. Otherwise, every time you press that, it will flash. Now let me get the glasses on and I'll show you. I hate them. You have to shave beforehand, which I have done. So it is the best-selling IPL device, apparently. And also, there is a very, very generous discount code. If there's a discount code of £100, it is £100 off it. As I say, it's quite a pricey product, but not for when you think of the treatment that you would get. So I'll put the discount code across the screen, the link and the discount code in the description box, and I'll put the discount code across the screen. It's TINA100 and you get £100 off. Good for a Christmas present, isn't it? Anyway, let's get back into what I've done this week. Right, hi everybody. It's Tuesday. I should think then. I'm just on my way. I've just got some parcels off at the parcel shop and I'm on my way to my sister-in-law's. I'm going to look at her new apartment. She's got a beautiful new apartment overlooking the sea, so I'm just going to have a look at it. It's in Cleveland, and then we may go out for some lunch. I'm running a little bit late and I hate being late. Got outside to the car and then realised I'd left the bedroom windows open, so I had to go back in to close the bedroom windows. I think I'll go this way. It's another beautiful day. Need the sunglasses. I've had a busy morning and I've left Peggy, so she won't be too happy. Not really doing much of anything really, just clearing a load of stuff up and that. And where my son's moved out of his bedroom, the door jams. I can't get it open if it's closed. Oh, turn that off. And you know, I've not put the microphone on. I was going to put the microphone on, completely forgot. So I'm sorry if this doesn't sound well. I will try and get in the habit of using it. I just parcelled up. I did a Marks and Spencer's haul Some of the things I got in the sale, it uploaded yesterday. It's Tuesday today, as I say. But you know, the things that I didn't want, I'm returning. Hence the parcel. I don't think you saw it, but I'm sending the top back, which is, I thought was too big for me. It didn't feel comfortable anyway. And it didn't feel warm really, you know, and I thought if you want a sweatshirt top, you want it to have a bit of warmth in it. I suppose it's a summer weight one. Then I sent the black dress back. I did like the black dress, but it just didn't like my figure. I've forgotten what else I put in that parcel. I'm sure there was something else, because I can't keep everything, obviously, you know, but there were such bargains, the sale items. But it's not a bargain if you're not going to wear it, is it? I haven't seen my sister-in-law's apartment yet, so I've seen a video of it. I've not actually seen it, so I'm looking forward to seeing it. It's a big ordeal for her. She's always wanted to have an apartment overlooking the sea, which is what she's got. But you know, selling your family home, it's a big thing, isn't it? Right, I shall get back to you later on. I just thought I'd put you back on because I'm going up the promenade. It's a nice promenade, Cleveland's. In a moment I'm going up the promenade. Just going past Norbreck Bowling, not Norbreck, Anchor Zone Bowling Club. Sure where it is, I shall just have to around here somewhere. Hi everybody, it's Wednesday. I've got quite a busy day today. I've got to go to the doctors for my annual, well, my blood test, you know, your annual checkup you have when you get to my age and you're diabetic. And then I've got a handyman coming. He's going to, just let me show you. This is, I used to have a lovely view over the field, but my neighbour's built an extension. So I've just got this wall now to look at. So my son bought me this climbing rose, which has really grown. So I've got someone coming to put a trellis up for it to grow up, which is here. Can you see? So it'll look a lot better. And then, as I was letting them in for him to bring the trellis round, and just let me show you, I had to put this here. I saw this hole in my gate, can you see? Well, I don't know whether you remember the other day when I was filming the Marks and Spencer's haul. Peggy came in with a bit of wood she chewed up. So I just assumed that Peggy chewed a hole in the gate. So I was going mad yesterday. Well, not going mad, but I kept saying to her, you've chewed that hole in that gate and one thing in another. And I thought, oh my God, what am I going to do? I'll have to get it repaired, you know. And I've got a lot on at the moment, you know, because I'm trying to do this back room before the suite comes. And then my son's moved out. I want to try and get his room done. And I'm having traumas with his door. The door won't open of his room. And I started to try and take some of the wallpaper off. Because, well, my initial idea was to paper over it. But then one of the walls, the wallpaper being on that long, it was coming off, you know. I mean, I did keep going on at him to let me get it decorated, but he was happy with it. You know what they're like. Anyway, as I started to take all this wall of wallpaper. I think I told you on my car vlog, all the plaster's coming off, so that's a bit of a nightmare. So I've got that all to sort out. Can't get in because the door's jammed again. I'm going to ask when the guy comes to put the trellis up, I'm going to ask him if he'll go upstairs. I wonder what I'm doing taking him upstairs and see if he can just open the door for me. Anyway, getting back to the hole in the gate. So, because Peggy chewed a piece of the wood of it all up. So my son called round yesterday and I said, this is honestly, you'd think they were kids, wouldn't you? I said to him, oh, I said, Peggy's chewed a big hole in the gate. And he went, oh, no, she hasn't. I did that. I said, you what? He said, oh, because he borrowed the lawnmower. He said, I brought the lawnmower round. He must have pushed the gate open with the lawnmower or something. He said, and that it came out. I mean, I think it must be rotted. So I said, well, I've been really cross with Peggy all day thinking she'd done it. He said, oh, she's made it worse, that she's chewed some. Hold up. Anyway, he says he's coming to fix it this weekend. But I said, well, you could have let me know. He said, well, you weren't in. So poor Peggy. I was shouting at her and showing her the gate. She'll wonder what on earth I was going on about. Anyway, that's the update so far for this Wednesday. Good morning, everybody. It's Friday. Now, I was going to have a day just videoing and catching up today, but my daughter's rang up. She can just drive again now, so she hasn't been able to drive. So she's going up to the big Tesco and next, so I'm going with her. I'd much rather do that, really. I'll be able to sit in the back with Clara. So I've left Peggy, but she's not so bothered. I think she's a bit tired, so she looked like she was going to have a nap. I gave her a big treat, so often she saves it till I get back. You know, I usually take her with me, actually, to be truthful, but I can't this morning. It's a beautiful day, a bit frosty, a bit cold, a bit of a nip in the air. You know, it's proper autumn, because wasn't it the autumn equinox yesterday, I think. And it's my birthday on Monday, so we're going out on Sunday for tea. We would have gone out on Monday, but well, Hayley was going to take me for lunch Monday, but my cousin has to go to the hospital to see the consultant, so I said I'd go with him. So I'll be doing that instead. So we're going out Sunday. So it'll be nice because all the family's off on Sunday, so we'll be properly 76. Golly, 4 more years and I'm 80. Well, I hope I make it. Here's the thing, that I think it's going to rain tomorrow, the weather forecaster said. I mean, I know you can't always be guided by that, but it's lovely today. It's definitely got autumnal, as they would say. I never knew there was a word autumnal when I was younger. It was just autumn. But it's obviously a word. But there's definitely a nip in the air. And I haven't brought my microphone again. I will start using it next week. I've set myself a task to start using it next week. You know, when you're dashing, you just sometimes forget. Because I'm not really going out videoing, although if I see anything and I'm not pushing the pram, I'll film it for you. I think there's still 25% off the clothing at Tesco until Sunday. Oh no, until Monday, I think. So, if you want anything, I don't know if it's just in store or whether it's online as well. I just watched Nana M's video this morning. She's done a lovely clothing haul from Tesco. She seems to have a very good Tesco where she shops, although she did say she got this online. but it's worth watching. It's a nice video. Right, I'm gonna knock off now because it won't be that long before I'm at my daughter's. So I'll speak to you later. I just thought I'd show you some of the things that are on offer in Tesco. They've got a half-price toy sale on. It's still on because I was in there this morning. And they've got these half-price towels. The hand towels were only £2, which was amazing. And then these beautiful, beautiful cushions for autumn. I've got enough autumn things. I don't want any more. I'm trying to downside. But they did have some lovely things in. And bedding. They got bedding on offer. And then the clothing. This coat was absolutely beautiful. It seemed to be, I think it was about £60, but it was extremely good quality. Honestly, it looked gorgeous in this lovely, like a dark moss green. It was really nice. Yeah, £59.50. They do have some lovely clothing in. And then these Chanel jacket, Chanel cardigan style jackets. I thought they were very smart. They're timeless, aren't they? They last forever. And there's lots of browns and the autumn colours in, you know, the browns, the burgundies, the greens, the beiges and cream as well. Some really nice things. And when I got back, this is what Peggy greeted me with. She had chewed up the box of a vacuum that had come. So she wasn't in my good books. She'd made a real mess everywhere. Just before we finish this vlog, I just want to show you some footage we took just from the car of the World Fireworks Championships. These are held every year in Blackpool, usually through September, October. There's usually 4 weekends when they're filmed, and this was India's contribution. Absolutely beautiful spectacle it was. But unfortunately, we didn't have such a good view for filming it. So I'm sorry about that, but I do hope you enjoy what I have filmed. We were actually having to do it from the car because it was just packed everywhere. So I hope you've enjoyed it, and I hope you've enjoyed this vlog, and thank you so much for watching. And if you'd like to subscribe to my channel, I would be very grateful. It's absolutely free, and I'd be appreciated if you'd like or comment, or if you would hype my video. It would be really helpful. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.